coming up on Lloyd and Mandy.
We didn't realize that Galle is like a actual city.
This place is incredible. I didn't realize how close it was to the water. This is awesome because it feels like we just have like a car. Now we can go to the grocery store.
I'm like obsessed with the cows here. I don't know who owns them, but they just walk around on the streets like just like dogs or like any other animal. I'm not like, I love it.
You're doing it, honey.
Doing it.
Look at him.
This for 150 to 200 years.
Wow.
This is pretty full on. The grip on the handle where Lloyd's trying to change gears keeps slipping. It's not secure, so he keekeeps stalling. And everyone's beeping their horns at us and it's so busy, it's a bit stressful.
I think so.
Being a nomad is not a vacation. It's freedom, but it's also discipline. It's an exchange of security for enhanced experiences. It's a way of life.
Guys, if you've been watching our channel for a while now, you will know that we really prioritize a good night's sleep. I'm lucky to be a heavy sleeper, but poor Lloyd, he really struggles with it. Our lifestyles make it extra challenging to feel rested. We're constantly sleeping on trains, planes, buses, swapping from Airbnbs to hotels, so we are always looking for extra help with sleep. So when we discovered Manta Sleep, we were so excited to finally find something that actually worked for Lloyd. But since then, I've started using Manta Sleep as well. We've both started using their sound mask, which is the most comfortable Bluetooth sleep mask in existence. We love it. We listen to our sleep meditations before we go to sleep every night, and we've been sleeping so much better because of it. The best thing about this mask is that it's completely blackout, so if you want to take a nap during the day or while you're traveling, it makes it that much easier to fall asleep. We also have their inflatable travel pillows, which are awesome. I love them because they don't take up as much space in your luggage when you aren't using it, and the cover itself is so soft. If you are looking to improve your quality of sleep, go over to their website and check them out. They have thousands of 5-star reviews, and if you're interested in buying one of these masks, use code LM10 at checkout and you'll get 10% off your order. Thanks so much for listening, and let's get into this episode. Welcome back to another video. We're currently in a tuk-tuk, which was completely unplanned. We had ordered an Uber to come pick us up to take us to Galle from Weligama, but two of them didn't show up. They actually just drove straight past us and then just canceled the trip. But we had it, luckily there was an abundance of tuk-tuk drivers standing with us while we were waiting. So we've just jumped in the tuk-tuk. Something to keep in mind, that Uber is not reliable here whatsoever.
Yeah, so they have a thing called Zip, Intercity Uber. So you get an Uber from one city to another. It's a really cheap way of traveling that's like a lot more convenient than a train or a bus or a tuk-tuk. So we decided to give it a go. Probably wouldn't do that again because we waited for about 45 minutes. The first one took about 25 minutes to come and then just cancelled right before he got there. The other one was about 15 minutes and literally drove past us while we were waving and then cancelled for some reason. But it's all good because we had beers.
Having a beer while we drive, it's about an hour drive to our next destination. We're sort of treating ourselves to a really, really nice beach house for a few days. I'm so excited. We're a little bit burnt out. We've been moving around pretty quickly.
For about 3 or 4 weeks now.
Yeah, just needing a little bit of downtime, so I think this will be really good for us. And the place looks beautiful, so we'll give you guys a little bit of a tour. And also we're gonna take a bit of a rest day there as well, but then check out Galle. We know that there's like a really cool turtle hatchery. We might check that out. And we're just gonna see what else is in the area. We don't really know what else we're gonna do there, but see what we can find.
You've already got your relax mode on. Oh my goodness, this place is incredible. I didn't realize how close it was to the water. Like, you can walk straight out to the beach. Definitely going to be able to recharge here over the next couple days. Man, I feel lucky. Okay, good morning from Galle at Indie Beach House. We both got up this morning, did yoga, went for jogs on the beach. It's just been like the perfect morning, and now we've had breakfast prepared for us, which feels very bougie. Feel very lucky. The staff here are incredible. Let's see what they've made for us. Ooh, we even got a little smoothie there. Nice.
Very nice.
This looks incredible. Thank you. All right, one of the bigger reasons we wanted to stay here is because there's laundry. If you look behind me, all of our clothing has been pulled out of our suitcases. We need to do a lot of laundry. We get a lot of questions about regular stuff like that from you guys. Sometimes it's a challenge, especially because it takes a while for stuff to dry and then you have to like put it back in your suitcase. But yeah, some housekeeping and chores to do when you're a nomad. Sometimes you gotta wash stuff in the shower. Not always easy. Sometimes stuff's dirty, but we make it work.
That's why Unbound Merino is so good, because we only have to wash that like once a month. Whereas normal like cotton clothes, we're washing like once a week. It sucks.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll get that done today. And then hopefully we can enjoy a little bit of sunshine. Fingers crossed. The worst part about laundry day is having nothing good to wear. I look like such a bum today. All right. Should we do this, honey?
Yeah. We're here in this house to have a little bit of chill time, a little bit of downtime, and get organised before we hit the road again. After this, we've actually rented a tuk-tuk for the rest of our trip. So we're going to be going from here, pretty much all around the south coast and up into central Sri Lanka in a tuk-tuk. The problem is I've never driven a tuk-tuk before. It's a little bit different to a motorbike, different to a car, like with the gears and stuff. So the company we rent it off is called TukTukRental.com. And they're actually really good because they rent these tuk-tuks from locals and the money goes to the locals as well. So you're sort of supporting local businesses and local tuk-tuk owners as well as getting a tuk-tuk for yourself. So we're going to go grab the tuk-tuk and get a little bit of a driving lesson because I have no idea how to drive this thing. So we'll see how it goes.
I know you all really want to see me drive it, but there's no chance in hell that I'm doing that. So I'm gonna be passenger princess, and it's actually coming with a Bluetooth speaker, so I'll just be in charge of the music and the sightseeing and filming for you guys.
And also, to drive a tuk-tuk legally here, you do need a license. We did mention that in the last video. We got pulled over by the police and we didn't have the right license. So this company actually organizes a local license for you. It's fully legitimate and it lasts for 3 months. You just have to send in like your license and some paperwork and stuff. So even if Mandy wanted to drive, she's not allowed.
Damn.
Not that I'd let you anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't let me. I'm not confident.
See our new whip.
So excited.
Hi, Emmy.
Hi, Emmy.
Nice to meet you.
Lloyd.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine.
This is our tuk-tuk,
Yes.
huh?
Beautiful.
Very nice. Oh, my license. Cool. My driver's license.
Awesome.
Yes, this is me.
Nice.
Wearing your wristband?
Yeah.
Put that in here? Yeah. Okay. So if the police pull me over, I show them this. Bluetooth speaker.
Cool. Oh, and it lights up.
It's only switch on like a motorbike.
Oh, so you just fill in the main tank
Yeah,
and then switch that. Always use an handbrake or just
When you park,
on a hill?
yes.
Yeah,
When you
okay.
park, it's a clutch cable, extra clutch cable, and tool. It's for double safety.
Nice.
Right?
Okay.
Sometimes when you're driving the bumpy road, sometimes it's the motorbike.
Okay.
You wear the bands for to double safety.
Yeah,
Right?
cool.
So, first one, very important.
Very important.
This
Sri
is
Lanka.
communication. Communication. I'm here, I'm coming, I'm going to turn, I'm going to overtake. Right? Indicator. Left or right. This front and back.
Okay. This isn't bad. We've got just enough room here.
Perfect.
Yeah. Right.
You're a natural, honey.
It's very easy actually. Easier than I thought.
That's good.
Open the gate.
Would you say that Sri Lankan people want more tourists to come?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very exciting because not like last year. This is just much better.
Yeah.
You know. Normally we think this is a low season. Actually, Sri Lanka have a season, right?
Yes.
No high season, low season, but everyone talking about that low season. But now, strong.
Yeah. Okay. You're doing it, honey.
Doing it.
Okay. This business, Tuk Tuk travel.
Yeah.
We are help to locals. They have tuk-tuks, they bought tuk-tuks and rent with us. We are renting the foreigners. 75% income automatically they will get.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
So extra income.
Yes.
So normally one local guy to the taxi service,
Yes.
his energy, he wastes the time, fuel, right?
Yeah.
And taking more time for earning money.
Yeah.
But here, he rented us, right? Normally, he can work part-time job like that. Some monthly, he get a big amount.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he can
tourist-
work and
yes,
rent out his
yes,
tuk-tuk.
yes.
Okay.
Sometimes a lot of for tourists, they know they are straightly help to
Yeah.
local people. Some tourists don't know, but I'm explaining to them.
Yeah.
Very surprised. Yeah, we help to local people.
Yeah.
Right. They are normally they like foreigners like to help to
Help.
local.
We
right?
do, yes.
So it's very really good work. I'm very proud working here.
Oh, I love that. Great. Wow, I'm so impressed, Lloyd. You're natural. Great lesson, Emmy. Thank you.
If anyone watching wants to drive a tuk-tuk, it's very easy actually. I would say it's easier than a motorbike. Somewhere in between a car and a motorbike.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is awesome because it feels like we just have like a car. Now we can go to the grocery store. We're gonna go get actual groceries and cook for ourselves tonight, which feels like such a luxury. I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
Aren't you so excited to hit the road?
Yeah, I can't wait. I want to go now, but let's just relax for the next 2 days and get caught up in everything because things are going to get hectic
Crazy.
and fast-paced.
I really can't think of a better way to see the country. Like even just that couple minutes driving down the street, like you can see so much more from a tuk-tuk or like a scooter than you can from being on the train or in a car. Oh, I'm so excited. We're gonna see so much. Okay, we're just about to jump in the tuk-tuk and head to the supermarket. I feel like a real local today. See how we go driving it on our own for the first time, or Lloyd driving it on our own, on his own.
I'll be right.
So let's see what the supermarket's like.
Yeah, we didn't have much luck at the supermarket in Weligama. Like there wasn't really, maybe we just didn't find it, but there wasn't like a real supermarket where you could get like fresh produce and meat and veg and stuff. Now that we have our own house for a couple of days, I'd actually like to cook healthy food.
Yes.
Instead of eating out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I love the Sri Lankan food, but it doesn't love me that much.
Not sitting so well in our bellies, even though it's very tasty. Yeah, something in the ingredients not sitting so well.
Chili.
Yeah.
It's the chili.
It's the chili.
Actually on the outskirts of Galle. We didn't realize that Galle is like a actual city in comparison to Weligama. We both just assumed that it was going to be like a small surfer beach town as well, but we were very wrong. So just heading in there now. It's much busier. Might be a bit more full on in the tuk-tuk, but like I said, we're driving so slow that it doesn't really feel scary, and everyone just goes around you anyway, so not too bad.
Let's go check out the supermarket.
Yeah, let's do it. So usually while we've been in Asia, I've been able to go to Sephora in all the major cities. There definitely is not a Sephora here, and we are out of moisturizer. So gonna have to try a supermarket one, which luckily a lot of it's in English. While we were on our tour in Colombo, we learned about how powerful saffron is and the healing powers of it. And this is a saffron moisturizer, so I'm gonna see if it's any good.
Okay, not the best selection of groceries here so far. We haven't really been able to find a market that has like really good produce and meat. I mean, I'm comparing it to Thailand, but we did the best we could. I think we did it alright. We got lunch and dinner for the next few days. Breakfast is sorted at our villa anyway. It comes with the villa, which is cool. They cook us breakfast. I'm just happy we don't have to eat out for every meal for a couple of days.
Me too.
Yeah, it gets a bit tiring.
Yeah.
All of that, we got basically 3 days worth of food, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, everything for like...
Also like skincare and extra stuff as well though.
Yeah, that was about 35 bucks. It's pretty good.
That was very good.
Yeah. Now let's see if we can find a bottle shop and get maybe some wine or something for our roast dinner tonight.
The security guard in there really seemed to take a liking to us. He was like pointing out all of his favorite foods in every section, telling us what he liked. Couldn't understand him very well, but he was very helpful, and he helped us pick out these nice popcorns. We'll have them as a snack while we're looking for a bottle shop.
3,700.
Okay.
It's like $10 maybe.
Nice. This is pretty full on. The grip on the handle where Lloyd's trying to change gears keeps slipping. It's not secure, so he keeps stalling. And everyone's beeping their horns at us, and it's so busy, it's a bit stressful.
Look at this joint.
Alright, we're gonna attempt to cook ourselves a roast tonight. Doing our best with what's available in here. They have everything, but they just cook different meals than we normally do. I don't think roast is usually a Sri Lankan meal. While we're cooking, we thought we would answer some frequently asked questions that are constantly getting sent through to us in the comments and on our Instagram account as well. Okay, first question is, what is our favorite country?
It probably changes sometimes, but right now probably Thailand.
Yeah.
Thailand kind of has everything. It's affordable. It's got like a very strong Asian culture, but still like a lot of Western stuff, so it's very easy to live there.
Yeah, yeah. Next question is about our sweet bear. So if you've been following our channel, you know we have our chocolate Labrador named Bear. He was featured in a lot of videos while we were doing RV life. He came to Mexico with us and up into Canada. So he's still currently in Canada at the moment, living his absolute best life. One of my close friends in Canada owns a pet resort. It's called Shuswap Pet Resort. He's loving it there. He gets to run with a quad and tons of other dogs and swim in the river every single day. There's a lot going on behind the scenes for Lloyd and I, some things that we can't exactly share with everyone yet. We're sort of just figuring future steps with Bear. He will be joining us again. We can't put an exact date on it, but he will be with us again one day. But at the moment, he's like at Dog Disneyland, basically. So don't worry about him. If you like to see updates about Bear, you can head to our Instagram. I share updates, what he's up to quite often. I will say probably the hardest part of living this digital nomad lifestyle is being away from Bear and I guess family, like Lloyd's family. It's been, it's quite challenging. So yeah, being away from him. Honestly, I woke up yesterday and wasn't feeling my best. It kind of really got to me yesterday, but that's just part of life, I guess. Most people that do work away would understand that it's just a sacrifice that you have to make. You have to miss people and animals and pets sometimes. It's just part of it.
Yeah, it's a weird thing because we don't have a home, but sometimes we feel homesick and it's like we don't know where for.
Yeah.
But I think it's just being settled and having like relationships and family and stuff around that is the feeling. But it feels like homesickness.
Yes. Yeah. So another question we always get from you guys is if we want kids. And
we get that question like weekly.
Yeah. You guys seem really concerned whether or not we're going to have children or not. I mean, we want to. I hope we're blessed enough to be able to have them in the future. We are not in a position to have children at the moment. We want to make sure that we're settled. We have a few goals that we want to tick off before we bring kids into the world, if we're blessed enough to be able to. Yes, but we do definitely both want kids. We've always talked about having children, just not yet.
We've got a long-term plan for this business. It's only 2 years old, and we think we can get it to a stage where those sorts of things are things we can do.
Yeah.
Like be more settled and still have this business, as well as like we have other dream businesses we want to create, but it's a few years away.
Yeah.
Or a couple.
Yeah. One of the biggest reasons that Lloyd and I wanted to create passive income online was so we could both be present parents one day, because can you get good Australian wine in Bali? Aussies, you are alcoholics.
Okay, so we've had a few Australians email us and DM us asking about like getting wine and stuff in Bali, Vietnam, Thailand. You can get it everywhere actually, and it's not that expensive.
No.
No.
And the last question for today is it worth visiting Bangkok if I only have a short amount of time?
100%.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Check out our friend Chon, actually. He'd be the perfect person to show you around in a short amount of time. He knows the city like the back of his hand. He knows the best places to go to, and you would have the best time. I think, yeah, your time would be best spent having a local show you around if you have a short amount of time. But honestly, you can't go wrong. We love Bangkok. How are we looking?
Well, I'm peeling it with a knife. Are we cooked? I think so. You reckon?
I think so.
I think so.
All right, we're gonna eat this dinner, but tomorrow we're heading into Galle. We're gonna check out a bunch of things that the owner of this villa that we're staying at has told us to check out. That Steve, the owner of this beautiful villa, he's recommended a ton of things for us to do, so we're gonna check that out tomorrow. But man, does this dinner smell good. A home-cooked meal after a month of dining out. Nothing better. Okay, we've just jumped back in the tuk-tuk. We are heading to a beach that you guys have recommended to us, as well as the owner of the villa. He's mentioned that we should go check it out. So we're just gonna head there first, and then we've got a couple other places that we want to check out, including a turtle hatchery, which I'm very excited about. Should be a pretty good day. The weather is finally beautiful. We've got some sun, so grateful. We've had a awesome couple of days just relaxing and getting organized, doing laundry, all the boring stuff, and we feel actually ready for our big road trip that we're about to begin, but still just getting a little bit of practice in the tuk-tuk before we take off. All right, we're making a quick detour because we've just spotted this beautiful Buddha and this beautiful temple. This is one of the most amazing drives I've ever done. Like, there's way too much to look at.
This is why having your own transport here, or really anywhere, is so good, because you can be driving along and just see something and pull over. Whereas if you're in a taxi or whatever, like, you don't really have that option.
So I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce this place, but I think it's HIKKADUWA. It's another popular tourist destination. I think it's a bit smaller though than like Weligama, but we were told that this is also a good like destination for digital nomads as well. So worth checking out too if you're a nomad or a tourist. It's very beautiful so far. Let's see what the beach looks like.
Okay, it's a pretty cool little town. Lots of like budget hotels here, I think. Looks like it's pretty touristy. But we're gonna head off because we're gonna get to this turtle hatchery today before it shuts. We're just having a coconut here at this restaurant because the guys let us park here and they said they'd look after the tuk-tuk or keep an eye on it while we're here. They just wanted us to buy a drink or something, so we're gonna do that in return. 500 kilos.
That's so big.
Green turtle.
Beautiful.
Green turtle.
Yeah.
This is cool looking.
Yeah, green
They
turtle.
are, they're beautiful. Oh.
Lives for 150 to 200 years.
Wow. Whoa, look how big they are.
We've got some babies that hatched this morning.
Wow. Ah, so cute.
So they collect the eggs. You collect the eggs from the beach, and they keep them here for 2 months, and then they hatch. And as soon as they hatch, as long as it's the right season, they let them out during the night. They used to kill these turtles and make like jewelry and stuff with the shell, but now it's illegal. Last 20 years.
How long have they made? Meat is going to be up in the water.
Like this.
This one?
Yeah, meat. Boat
Pretty similar, I guess.
Yeah. I'm not sure that the camera's gonna actually pick up the sheer size of these ones, but they are absolutely massive. I've never seen anything like it. It's like a dinosaur. Look at the size of it.
It's huge. That was pretty cool, honestly. They're doing pretty good work. It's 2,000 rupees per person to go in there and get the tour and everything, which is very cheap. And like, obviously it goes to a good cause. You can donate a little bit more if you want. We donate a little bit extra. All the tanks and everything that are there have been donated, so yeah, it's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, they're doing awesome work. I'm like obsessed with the cows here. I don't know who owns them, but they just walk around on the streets like just like dogs or like any other animal. I'm not like, I love it. It's so good. There's no rules. They just wander around. It's so good.
Alright, so we just got to the Galle Fort, which is a really old, I guess, city you would call it, which is built in like 1500s or something. and it was built by the Portuguese, and then the Dutch took over. There's still people that like live in here, and there's businesses and everything. It's really cool, like old buildings that are really well kept, and apparently it's one of the only structures that survived the huge Boxing Day tsunami back in 2005, I think it was. So we're going to check it out. Okay, we underestimated how big this joint is, so instead of walking around, we're just going to drive our tuk-tuk around it. Because there's a lot of tuk-tuk tours, it looks like, actually driving through the fort, so why not do that instead, huh?
Wow, it's crazy busy here, but definitely worth the trip. It's so beautiful, stunning. Lucky we got some sunshine for this, and coming at sunset, probably our best idea. I really don't want to leave this beach house. It's been absolutely incredible. We feel very recharged after staying here. We'll leave the link in the description to Indie Beach House if you're interested in staying here. We do have a discount code for you guys if you are interested. I think it's just for a set amount of dates, so if you do book in between that time, you will get a discount. So leave that in the description.
Hello, thank you, sorry.
Yeah.
We love 40.
Yeah.
We've heard some stories about tuk-tuks getting pushed over by elephants.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Happen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.